Alright, hello Tamers, and welcome to the Bigphemon YouTube channel. We have the 2023 August Store Championships, and we have Alex once again joining us.
Hello.
Who placed first with Belphemon. Yeah. Alright, so if you want to get started, I guess your matchups was you and me with Shine Gray in the last match.
Yeah, and I played against Tom on Guilemon.
Yeah.
I played against Nick on Belphemon.
Yeah.
And I played against Edward round one with... no, wait, Nick was on Belphemon and Edward was on Belphemon.
Yeah, so you had a Belphemon mirror match.
Yeah.
Okay. How'd you find that one?
It really goes down to who can get their setup fastest. I had my range models and trash both games faster than he did.
Okay, perfect. All right, let's start with your eggs. What were you running?
I was just running 4 Demimira. It's the best purple egg. You always want to be cycling through your deck here.
Yeah, you always want to draw one and trash one to get to the Biggiez early. So yeah, I can see that. It's just
yeah. A lot of people sometimes run the 5th egg just to pop it usually with Proto Gizmon, but
right.
I don't know. I found it wasn't worth the consistency.
Yeah.
It's because you when you do evolve into the level together another egg that isn't this one, it just feels so much worse.
That's fair. Yeah. That's right. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good.
That's where it goes. And I got 4 Psycho.
Fasco.
Okay. Yeah. It's just a really good rookie.
Have you ever had to hard play it?
Sometimes.
Okay.
It's a good floater. Again, same ability, draw a card, discard, helps you cycle through your deck. There are also some good times where, if you go all the way into your Belphemon with this, where it has the end of turn ability, you can trigger your Astamons.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Have you ever had a situation where you had Proto Gizmon in your hand and Fasco, and you were just kind of stuck at what one to do? Or
yeah, that happens a lot actually, and I usually almost always Proto Giz first.
Okay.
Because if you play that guy first, you have to wait 2 more turns because you have to raise up before you can play the Proto Giz for 1.
Right.
So, but if you play the Proto Giz for 1 at first,
right,
you only have to wait 1 more turn when you flip the next egg to evolve into that guy.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's good.
Also, if it's turn 1, sometimes you just want to give your opponent 1 memory.
Right. That's
or if
true.
you have an AT, you could go Giz for 1, AT for 2 immediately.
Right. Yeah. Okay. That's not bad. That's pretty good. Pretty standard rookie.
Yeah. So there's him, then there's 3 Psychmon.
3 Psychmon, okay.
And Psychmon, just a floodgate rookie, you can take out 1 or 2 of these for a Gizmon depending on what your meta is.
Yeah, we kind of expected to see Royal Knights, but nobody played Royal Knights at all. And we had what, 11 people?
Yeah, we had 11 people, no Royal Knights. And,
yeah.
It's good in the mirror sometimes, but...
Yeah, so this, other than the mirror, did this come up at all?
Did it come up at all? Actually, no.
Yeah.
It never came up in any game.
If you had your time back, would you take up the Psychmon for the Gazimon with the players can't be memory except by tamer effects?
Probably not, honestly, because that's also wouldn't have done much against any of my matches.
Okay.
Because every deck right now is just really good at killing floodgate rookies.
Right.
So it's
that's fair.
It's the decks that Gizmon would be good against just aren't good against, Guilemon. It gains so much memory off of its creatures, but it'll always bounce to Gizmon anyway, so there's no point in really running it.
That's fair. That's fair.
But at least against Royal Knights, they have difficulty outing this guy.
Yeah, I guess so. The only out would really be to play Gallantmon or Jesmon, and that would be it.
Yeah. I know, they have Marcus and stuff too, but...
Right, I kind of got upset at that, but that's just me. That's just me. Fellow Shine Greymon player upset at Royal Knights running Marcus, but yeah, that's just me.
I know some were running actually the Pokemon from BT13.
Is that the starter deck one with the blocker? Or?
No, that's the one where you play it, delete a level 3 or lower.
Okay.
And then on deletion, delete a level 3 or lower, so you can potentially hit it twice.
Okay. All right, that's cool.
All right, and then 1 copy of Entmon.
I found this an interesting tech choice. This is the on-play one that returns the 7th-grade Demon Lords. Any reason why you wouldn't take the Psychmon out and make it 2 instead of 1?
Well, it has it's a very niche ability. You don't use it very often, but when you do use it, it can be quite good. Because sometimes you just want to, when you trash your like if you only are working with one sleep mode, you can after you trash it from the top of your stack, you just like you can use Impmon to get it back.
Okay.
Like. What was the other ability now? Yeah, that's really what it's there for. It really just gets back to sleep mode from trash if you need it.
Okay.
Because you rarely ever need Belphemon back. So,
okay.
Or Belphemon rage mode, so you just get sleep mode.
Right, so you just get sleep mode
if
back.
If there were another rookie to consider for this deck, it'd probably be the... Is it BT2 Belphemon, the on deletion, the inheritable on deletion, draw 2 trash 1?
Right.
For cycling through your deck faster.
Right, give that inheritable. Yeah, that's a good other choice, yeah.
So yeah, if you want to, move out around the rookies a bit, that's fine.
Yeah, I guess it's just personal choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only one I run at least 3 of is this guy.
Right, Fascomon, and then...
The Floodgate and...
Impmon.
The Floodgate is meta-dependent, and Impmon is... I think it's a good tech, honestly. Again, because the biggest issue with the deck is you always need to go through your sleep modes and rage modes.
Right.
And say you get a bunch of rage modes, but only one sleep mode, you can use Impmon to just recycle your sleep modes.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. All right, and I guess we're moving on to level 4s.
Yeah. For Eismon, it's pretty self-explanatory. Draw 3, trash 2.
Yeah, and you play that in unison with the limited Eismon.
Yep.
So I guess kill the Eismon scatter mode, and then just play Eismon. Yeah. This I guess is a Belphemon target and a target to come out on the next turn if it's deleted and swing.
Yeah, usually. That and one of the other main things you do with it, if you bring out this and you have another purple Digimon in play, you can usually evolve your Astamon onto this.
Okay.
So you get it out for free from discarding something, evolve into Asta, pop something, go into sleep mode.
Right. Okay.
Really cheap.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, I kind of figured that if you're running the Eismon package.
Yeah, it's just pretty obvious lights there. It's very easy. Draw 3, trash 2. Also, yep. No, that's it.
Perfect.
Pretty obvious for these ones. And 2 copies of Belphemon.
Yeah, he's the one Digivolution blocker. So I guess great for memory choking your opponent if you need to.
Yeah.
And
it doesn't come up often, but usually it's the idea is that you evolve for 1 and then evolve into Astamon.
Right.
So it's just a cheaper way to get into Astamon.
Perfect. Okay.
So you can run a Vilemon if you want.
Vilemon, okay.
Yeah, for the extra 1,000 AP.
Yep.
Which you might prefer, but I find the 2 Belphemon pretty good. Usually the purpose of it is you usually play it off of your Belphemon when your opponent attacks, so you can bring back a blocker.
Okay.
So you can prevent them from going for lethal.
Perfect. Okay. And I noticed you have an Ogremon in here. You want to talk about this?
Oh yeah, Ogremon is actually been a really impressive tech. Aside from it's just a really good target to bring back with your Belphemon a lot of the time.
Right.
Because aside from being able to it can kill most floodgates. It can kill it can kill other floodgate rookies. It can kill a blocker your opponent has.
Okay.
And sometimes you just want to play to trash 1 card in your hand.
Right, because you can trash a card in your hand and you don't necessarily have to target a Digimon.
Yeah, you can trash a card in your hand and they might not have anything to delete, but that's fine because you always just need to have, if you have, say, exactly 6 cards in your hand at the end of your opponent's turn, and you're going to draw your 7th card, you're not going to get your plus 2,000 as security plus 1 off Belpha, but if you bring back this, you can discard a card down to 5, so you only have 6 at the start of your next turn.
Right, okay. Oh, right, yeah, that's a pretty nice tech.
Yeah, you can do the same thing with Impmon too, actually.
Right, okay.
Yeah, because you can still discard a card even if you have 9 to bring back.
Okay, perfect. Awesome, so that's a level 4s. I guess we're moving up the chain now. We're going up to level 5s. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just trash 1 card in your hand, and if you do, return.
Perfect. All right, so now moving to level 5s.
The level 5s are just 4 Astamon.
4 Astamon. All right, yeah, and that's the Astamon which on play or when Digivolving, delete a Digimon, and then you can go into Belphemon, sleep mode for free.
Has to be a purple Digimon.
Has to be a purple Digimon, yes.
And that's extremely strong. A lot of times, even if you're at 1, you still just play out this guy for 7 and delete and go into your sleep mode, just because just having that on the board is so good.
Yeah, and then you just play it, get into the Belphemon sleep mode, and then you have that ability to stop one attack.
Yeah, and because the stopping attack trashes something in your hand, you almost always have the ability to bring back a level 4.
Right, so when a card is trash from the hand, you play level 4 or lower, which you could just play. I've seen some people play the Phascomon blockers, so that's an option, and that's what's it, level 4, level 3? Yeah, so you can also play the Devimon blocker as well.
Yeah, it brings back Devimon, brings back the Eyes mode, can bring back any of the the Gizmon AT if you need to draw.
And it could bring back the Ogremon, I guess, as well.
Yeah, that's the point too. You bring back the Ogremon.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, all right, excellent.
Yeah, really trying. It also puts your opponent in a situation where they don't want to attack because they know they're going to discard the cards.
Right.
And they'll actively it's so that's why you can afford to give your opponent so much memory, because this guy will be unaffected by anything.
Right.
And if they attack, you're just going to get value off of it.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Yeah, I got 4 of the sleep mode.
Pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah. Belphemon deck, so...
Yeah, 4 Belphemon. So, Belphemon player. Is there a way to stop Belphemon with when it goes from Astamon to Belphemon? You probably haven't had that situation come up, but is there a way to get it off the board with its ability to be unaffected by effects?
Well, yeah, there are ways to get it off the board.
Okay.
One of the main one you can do is just attack it. If you have...
attack an unsuspended Digimon, I guess.
Yeah, if you can attack an unsuspended Digimon because it's only him that can't be affected.
Okay.
But he can't be. It's only he can't be affected by the art card. The same thing with Mother Reaper.
Yeah.
You can still attack over it if you have something that can attack on suspend, or if you have Raid Digimon.
Right. Okay.
Something with Raid can still attack over it.
So technically, unsuspension is it.
That's part of the reason why you have the blocker Devimon.
Right.
Because of in Wargrade, they do their first attack with Raid. You stop it with this effect, and bring back the blocker for their second attack with Raid.
Right. Okay. Okay. Well, that's pretty good.
And it has the ability of but in order to get the protection, you have to have a Belphemon in your trash.
Right. So you don't want to go into this unless you have the Rage mode.
Usually don't. I've had to do it in some situations, but it feels pretty bad.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I see we have a nice, I believe it's a full playset of the Rage Mode alts.
Yep.
Oh man, they look
great. I got these just before they spiked in price, so...
It actually looks great.
Oh yeah,
I just want to take a look at one. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, this is kind of the key of the deck. Deletes all the level 5s, and then... Yeah, just 7 or less cards in hand, or 6 or less cards in hand.
Yeah, 6 or less cards in hand.
Security attack +1 in additional 2,000.
Yeah, so you're always sculpting your hand basically to try and make sure you have exactly 6.
Right.
Or anything less than 6.
Yeah, and I guess that's pretty easy with the Gizmon package as well.
Yeah. Or you hope it's easy anyway.
Well, hope it's easy, yeah.
Yeah, so you usually have your sleep mode out.
Yeah.
And if your opponent's turn, you get rid of say your opponent has 4 security, less than 6 cards. You have, if you have any Digimon to play, you just swing twice, kill it, unsuspend, swing twice again. And a lot of times, you can play so many cheap things in it. If you have, even at 1 memory, you have 1 memory and 1 other Digimon.
Right.
You play Proto Gizmon by killing an egg.
Right.
So you get to, so that's 4 or 5 checks immediately.
Yeah, so that could pretty much end the game in 1 turn.
Yeah, and what was the other thing? Yeah, because most of your stuff floats, you usually want to delete your stuff.
Right.
Even if you just have half the time you when you bring back something with your Astamon effect, that's what you're going to end up deleting with this.
Okay.
Yeah, and say your opponent has 3 security. What you usually do is say you have you have one of the Gizmons. You swing with a Gizmon, it gets deleted, but it will bring back somebody from your trash. So then you can, say your opponent has 5 security.
Right.
You swing with a Gizmon, it gets deleted, you bring back another Gizmon from your trash. That one can't attack, but you have your Belphemon. So you'll swing with that, hit 2 more, unsuspended, kill the Gizmon, probably get back another Gizmon, and then swing with this again, and that's all your opponent's security.
But yeah, I gotta say, Rage Mode is an insane card.
Yeah. Also, like, it helps, again, cycle itself quite good too, because you can just Digivolve into Sleep Mode for 1.
Right.
And if you have a Belphemon, another Rage Mode in the grave, you can just, like, keep cycling them.
Perfect. Yeah, so you can, Slide Evolve, I guess they call it. Perfect. Okay, so that's that.
And then there are 2 copies of Nidogmon.
Yeah, so like if you trash this card, you gain a memory.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a situation where you can recycle them?
Yeah, you can recycle them with Call from Darkness. Sometimes that's the card you want to bring back. Just bring back 2 of these to like keep gaining memory.
Okay.
And but yeah, it's really just there to gain memory on trash. I've never Digivolved into it in this deck.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe there's a situation where someone might at some point, but yeah, it's basically just an option really that says trash this card, gain a memory.
Okay, nice. And then I guess the rest of the Proto Gizmon, or the Gizmon package, you'll probably get all of them out, because I guess there's 4 copies of all of them.
Yeah, I have 4 copies of all of them. I tried playing 3 copies of GT or XT, and I just didn't like it.
I guess that's fair. I mean, like, that's your blocker, and you can spit out Karada as well.
Yeah, like, so many times I always felt like I was missing one.
Okay.
Until
Yeah, that's fair.
I back into 4. Like, I've seen some lists with 3, but I was just like, I don't know, I always want the 4 one, I always want the blocker.
Right. That's fair, yeah. And then we have
like,
3 Karada, not 4.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a space thing. Like I could probably really try to make space for the 4, one of the Ogremon decks or something, like the Ogremon or the Impmon or one of the other, like one of, but it's like, yeah, I think 3's enough.
That's fair.
It is a card that's like, you usually don't want to hard play it.
No, yeah.
And it's yeah, it's like it doesn't like provide you much value early on until you get like your Belphemon out.
Okay.
And you usually just want to play it for free off of GT anyway.
The XT,
Yeah. So you got they are very weird cards because like you can't Digivolve them, you can't Digivolve onto them.
No.
You can only but they bring each other out from the graveyard.
Yeah, so like one turn you had 2 or 3 memory.
Yeah, you give me 3 memory. I
Played Proto Gizmon by killing a baby.
Killing the baby. Yeah, drew
went
trash.
into AT, and then
drew 2 more trash too.
Okay.
Went into GT for a reduced cost of 3.
And then I think you still played the Karada, and that was on your first turn. So I was like, man, that's fast.
Yeah, it's like you can get like crazy openings like that with the card.
Yeah, that
they,
first turn play, like Proto Gizmon all the way up into XT is crazy.
Yeah, they also really just help you cycle through your deck incredibly fast.
Yes, because like draw 1 trash 1, draw 2 trash 2, and then Gizmon XT.
He brings like a Karada, blocks, and floats for the
Proto Gizmon to start it all over again.
Yeah,
which is just great.
Yeah, it's definitely a really strong package for deck cycling.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. It's great. All right, and I think we got a tiny bit more left.
Oh yeah, just
I guess we're moving on to the options now.
Yeah, that's 5 of those. We got 2 Gifts of Darkness.
Okay. Any reason not at 3 or?
I was playing 3 for a bit, but I don't know. I found it kind of inconsistent with how good it is.
Okay.
Sometimes, like, when it's good, it's really good. But if your opponent doesn't have like a level 6 to delete, like it can sometimes just be dead in hand.
Okay.
And sometimes in security too, if you don't have you attack once in security, and I didn't have a Digimon the same level as any of yours.
Yeah, and
so
you just give the darkness. Yeah.
And but the ability, like, sometimes when it does go off, it's like it can be busted. Like if you have an Astamon out.
Right.
Or that's your only level 5. So that's only, or if you have an Astamon out or or just level. What's it again? Yeah, or if you just have the Rage mode.
Yeah.
You can Digivolve back into a Sleep mode from your trash.
Right. So you can just slide it off for free.
Yeah. Yeah, and also it gets it back from the trash as opposed to hand.
Right.
So
yeah.
That's pretty good. So like, say you swung your it went to your turn. You went into Rage mode. You did your turn. and your opponent has a level 6 or higher to delete, you can't, but you don't have a way to go back into sleep mode in your hand. You play that, get the sleep mode from your trash, hopefully put another rage mode under it, so you're back at you're back where you want to be, basically.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah. And also there are a lot of like really strong level 7s in this format that sometimes you want to delete.
Yeah, that's fair. So, like, any of the burst modes, if they digivolve for free, or digivolve onto them just to keep them on the board, yeah.
Well, yeah, because, like, your opponents will do that sometimes, because we keep them at 6, and Karada can delete them.
Yeah.
I didn't mention that ability of Karada. Aside from the draw a card, trash a card.
He deletes a level 6 Digimon.
Level 6 exactly, by putting them under a Belphemon.
Right. So, this is, like, the only way to delete a level 7, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
Okay, not bad. Yeah, that's interesting.
So yeah, I found it works best, or it's been working best for me yet too.
That's fair. Yeah.
And then 2 purple mem boost.
Pretty self-explanatory, I guess.
Yeah.
You see that early on. You can search.
Yeah, I find I end up discarding it a lot, but I find it's really good early game just when you're still looking for your pieces.
Okay, that's fair.
2 games tonight actually. Yeah, that's actually probably what won me in the Belphemon mirror. Just I was able to play that and find a rage mode.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah, just sticks for look for what it's usually rage mode or sleep mode, whichever one you need, and yeah, and probably for 2 memories, just really good. It's purple memories. Like,
yeah, it's purple memory boost. So it's pretty self-explanatory. Yeah.
And 1 Coming from Darkness.
Yeah, so this is the limited card that you can delete a Digimon, but you don't have to delete a Digimon with this effect.
You have to delete a Digimon if you have one out.
Yes.
But if you have no Digimon out, you can still play it and get the full effect.
Yeah, return 2 cards. So I guess you return maybe Sleep Mode.
Yeah.
And
yeah, it's usually Sleep Mode.
Or a Gizamon, I guess.
Yeah. Sometimes you usually want to keep your Gizmons in.
Top 4 uniform process. Please come up and see me.
You usually want to keep your Gizmons in your trash just to put them to graveyard when you need them.
Okay.
But yeah, you can bring them back if you want to. Like maybe you can play one for cheap, or you just want to cycle more faster.
Okay.
But I usually bring back Sleep Mode, and sometimes bring back like Nidhogg's just to trash it and gain more memory.
Right, yeah. So that's the situation where like you can trash Nidhogg on 1 turn, use Calling from Darkness, bring it back, and then trash it again if you need to, I guess.
Yeah. Or yeah, it's just just Avatar just brings back anything that you need.
Awesome.
Out of Digimon or Purple, so.
Wicked, yeah.
Yeah, and that's the whole deck.
That's the whole deck, yeah. Well, congratulations, Alex. I'm sure hard-fought matches, and yeah, it's a brutal deck. So looking forward to seeing more in the future, and congratulations again.
Yeah, thank you.